Hi everyone and welcome to FPL with me, got no skill. There's just one day until the Game Week 3 deadline, so it's time to look at the transfers, captain options, my lineup and my predictions for Game Week 3. So let's get started with my transfers. And my transfers for Game Week 3 are Mkhitaryan and Mendy in, whilst Eriksen and Coleman are out. Mkhitaryan is looking like one of Arsenal's best attacking options, and they go on a kind run of fixtures now that the Chelsea and Man City games are out of the way. His price has already gone up 0.1, so that means a lot of people have agreed with this. My other transfer in is Mendy, and at the moment he looks like he is essential, and that's because of the huge number of crosses he puts into the box, making him more like an attacker than a defender, while still getting clean sheet points, potentially. He is also one of the least likely to be rotated, and another 0.1 price rise seemed imminent before the start of this game week. So the midfielder who's going out for me is Christian Eriksen. He hasn't performed at all in terms of fantasy points, and with Trippier taking some of his free kicks now, he seems to be a bit of a liability at 9.5 in midfield, so I think it's time to move him out. Coleman is the defender who's making way for me as well. Everton haven't been good defensively, and I think with money in the bank, I need to upgrade to Mendy. However, if you don't have any better transfers to make, I would keep hold of him, as I think Everton will start getting clean sheets soon. However, his price will probably take a hit, especially if he doesn't get any returns for Game Week 3. So that's all my transfers for this game week. Let me know in the comments below what yours are. But now let's move on to the captain options. And after a hat-trick, an assist, and all 3 bonus points last game week, it's hard looking past Sergio Aguero for the captaincy again. However, if there was risk captain him last week, I think there's even more risk this week, as no one seems to be immune from Pep's rotation. This was seen last week with the benching of Sterling, who actually scored in game week 1 and had a good game. So I think it's time to switch back the captaincy onto Liverpool's midfielders, Salah or Mane, as they play at home to Brighton. However, I also think there's a case for the top scoring defenders, Mendy and Alonso, and this is due to their ability to provide attacking as well as defensive returns. Arsenal also have one of the better fixtures on paper. West Ham at home is a good opportunity for them to kickstart their season, as West Ham have been poor defensively. So it's feasible for them to put 3 or 4 past West Ham, and Mkhitaryan could be the one who reaps the rewards. And now let's see my probable Game Week 3 lineup. And yes, my captain's armband is back on Mo Salah. My outfield bench has only one valid player this game week, so hopefully all my players will play. And now let's finally move on to my predictions for week 3. The first 2 games are likely to result in a Man City and Arsenal win. But the next 3 are hard to predict, so I'm going to go for a high scoring 2-all draw for all of them, apart from the Huddersfield-Cardiff fixture, where I think a 0-0 draw looks probable. And despite their heroics against United last week, I think it'd be difficult for Brighton to keep it up, so I think a Liverpool win looks likely. The next 2 games are also hard to predict, so I think it's going to be 1-all draws. And I think Chelsea will continue their good form with a win. And for the biggest game of the week, I think I'll be going for Spurs to win. They have looked the better team, and Harry Kane has had the August monkey off his back, and United look quite shaky at the moment. And that's all for this video, and good luck for this game week. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing.